and most confident life when you can start right now. When they are not binging Gilmore Girls or dreaming of their vacation destination to South France, Kristina Zias and Raeann Langas are body-positive advocates that have opened the conversation of self-love through their online community and podcast to empower women to become more confident in all aspects of their lives.
You're gonna meet a lot of people in your 20s, and I think some people are meant to be with us for a short time. Some people are meant to be with us for a longer time. But when you find friends that you can be 100% yourself with, you've got to hold on to them and invest in them.
I think that one of the greatest things that I've learned in my 30s, that it's okay to not want the same things you always thought you did.
Yes.
I think that's really important because I think for me, I look at it sometimes and I'm like, oh, I can't believe I want that life now. Or I don't necessarily want to be doing the same things. And it makes me feel guilty in a way. Or I'm like, wait, no, that's what you've always wanted. But it's okay as you grow for things to change.
Okay.
Okay,
sorry,
literally,
we're very busy over here chit-chatting.
It's like we are catching up with long-lost friends.
But time out. Before we get on with the interview, we start playing this clip, and the two of them are sitting here and they're cackling. What is so funny?
No, listen, those videos, we always joke that we've never looked worse than those videos.
No.
I posted on my Instagram story the other day, and people were like, yeah, I didn't even recognize you. I was like, is that Raeann? And I'm like, okay, we got to figure out what this filming is going on, because we're like, this is, no.
And it's just so funny, because we talk about it all the time. We just, like, you have to make fun of yourself. You know what I mean? Like, we know that's not our best look. And so to see it up there, we were just dying.
All right, let's give you a proper introduction.
I'm so sorry.
Co-founders of the Confident Collective, Kristina Zias and Raeann Langas. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us.
And
I'm
listen,
excited.
you both look great.
You both look great in that video and
But
IRL.
I get it. I totally understand seeing yourself on television and being like, oh,
Or
I don't
hearing your
like
voice
the
for
way
the
I
first
look.
time.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, how did these two characters meet?
I feel like how every friendship begins now, social media, Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which we love, because we always tell people, like, if you want to slide into someone's DMs,
Yeah.
just do it.
That's how she met her
This is how I got
fiance.
engaged.
Wait, really?
I slid into his
No
DMs.
joke.
I love
the
that.
doctor we just had on with
Story
the
for
time.
another
That's
day.
her fiance.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're based on the West Coast.
Yeah.
You're over here with us on
Yes.
the East Coast. You slide into the DMs. Who slid in first? What was the conversation?
What was the opening
why?
line?
What was the catalyst for that?
Well, we actually were both living in LA at the
Yes.
time,
Oh, okay.
and we were with the same modeling agency, and she actually had like knocked on my car window outside of a casting and like scared me to death.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
it was like a really shady casting, okay?
really
I was
shady
like, why
casting.
are we in an apartment building right now?
Oh boy.
I was like, she seemed kind of cool. So I think I slid in and was like, can we get lunch?
Yeah, and
Because I
then
had
we-
no friends in LA at the time, so I was like, I need friends, and we got together.
And then we bonded over a fried chicken sub. Like every good friendship.
But I love the
a
idea
good
that
meal.
you went right over, because we've talked about on this show, as an adult, it's challenging to find friends.
It really
Like you
is.
come across acquaintances, but to find like real friends, like I'm so lucky that I have Alex. We met conveniently because
Here,
we worked
at work.
together. But the courage part, I think, speaks to your brand. It speaks to who you two are.
Confidence, yeah.
Tell us what the Confident Collective is.
So we are in the business of confidence. We really feel like if you are confident in yourself, you can be anyone, do anything. So we aim to help women feel confident in all aspects of their lives through our podcast and through our live events.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we used to get like so many DMs saying like, oh my God, I want to be confident. How do I become confident? And we're like, we can't answer this in a DM. Like we need to take this deeper and really have bigger conversations and be able to connect with women in real life to build confidence in all aspects of life.
I mean, it's very important, and we love everything about this. This is like pretty much what
Very
we
on
try to
brand.
make this
This-
show.
yeah.
But I imagine that you didn't both just wake up like this, confident.
Maybe they did.
I mean, maybe they did. I'm
No,
saying
I
that because
did not.
I didn't. I was a very shy, introverted child because I had no self-confidence. So what was each of your journeys to confidence and the Confidence Collective like?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think I did grow up overall pretty confident. I think where I really struggled was with body confidence. You know, I was growing up as like a size 10, 12, 14. And when everyone else is like fitting into junior clothing and you didn't, I kept telling like, oh, you don't want to be just a pretty face. You need to lose weight. You need to lose weight. And then I think I just had to like start overcoming that. And I think that's where I struggled a little bit with confidence growing up.
Sure.
But
Yeah, and we bonded over that because for me too, I mean, I'm 5'11". I was like a size 12, 14 in high school. And I just always felt like, oh my gosh, my life would be so much better if I was thin. And I honestly just one day got so tired of that. And I was like, okay, I have to start living my life now. I can't keep waiting. And basically it was just pushing myself out of my comfort zone and not letting that false narrative be my reality, and working on that every single day to create a new reality where I can date and go after things and not have to wait until I'm a certain size.
Yeah, because how many times people say that? They're like, I'm going to start dating once I lose 10, 15 pounds.
Yeah.
Stop.
I'm
We
not gonna,
always
like,
give
go for
we always give
yes,
ourselves these stipulations.
Right.
It's so
100%.
true.
But I also think, culture and community is not always friendly, right?
Yeah.
It's only become now part of the norm that we see models of all shapes, sizes, iterations, sexual orientations. So knowing that that's where we are now, how does what you do extend that narrative so that hopefully there are little girls who watch who are not, a size, 00, who are like, or maybe they are. But, to sort of instill in them that body image is not everything. It's not going to be what defines you.
Yeah, I mean, I think we just really want to push the messaging that, like, you have to stop comparing yourself, because even if you're a size 00 or a size 18, you're going to be self-conscious about something. And you have, like, comparison is a thief of joy. We always say that. You just have to realize that you are on your own specific journey, and also stop pushing so much emphasis on body image. Like, as women, we are so much more than our body. That should be the least interesting thing about us. And we want to focus on what makes us unique and incredible in other ways besides just what we look like.
Right. And when it comes to what we look like, I think it is really important to have that community, like you said, because your community is everything. So that's why we founded the Confident Collective. And whether you have that in-person community or not, you can also find one online, which I think is great. Like, it's who you follow, who you spend your time with, that helps build up your confidence.
And speaking of this community that you guys have cultivated, we thank you very much. You're now doing live events. You host events for women to come together. You recently hosted a pool party.
Hello.
Tell us everything.
We did not.
We wish you
missed
could have been
it.
there.
No.
So tell us when the next one is.
It was such a hit that it's going to be an annual pool party. Next time you guys have to come.
Yeah.
There is so much negative messaging when it comes time for summer.
Oh, yeah.
Like, lose weight for summer, get your summer body ready. So we wanted to have this party to celebrate women
This is it.
exactly as they are right now. Because you shouldn't have to lose weight to have a good time.
And people
Amen.
described it as like, they were like, this feels like, when you're in like the bathroom at a club and all the girls are just hyping each other up and having the best time. They're like, that is what the pool party felt like. And we're like, okay, our job's done. That's amazing.
And that is, I want to live my life like I'm in that bathroom 24/7.
It was the best. And the best part about the pool party is so many women came by themselves and then left with friends.
Wow.
They were hanging out the next day, sending us photos of each other like weeks later. It's such a good feeling.
So who is the woman that is part of the Confident Collective that you two have started? What does she look like? What is her mindset like? Because I was just looking at those images in the pool and I'm thinking, dang, I wish I had been there. And I just wonder, who is this for?
I feel like this is for every single woman who wants to live a happier, more confident life.
Yeah.
And I think that you can find confidence in all aspects of your life. So whether it's a single woman who is trying to date and needs help,
Finding someone,
whether it's like girls who just want to find their community. It's literally anyone.
Yeah, I think it's just really women of all shapes, sizes, ethnicities can come and be their most authentic self and connect with women, because that is like, connection with women is so powerful. So that's our main goal.
Yeah.
And we always talk about like celebrating romantic relationships, but there's that female friendship that's so important to celebrate.
This is the most
I love this.
exciting
I love
relationship.
this, and this is why I could continue this conversation.
I know.
We gotta go get drinks or something.
Yes.
You stay here for a little while. Invite us to the next event, please. We'll fly to LA if it's out there, or we'll whatever.
We'll go wherever.
Well, the next one will be in New York this fall. So
This
we will
fall.
let you
Yeah, stay tuned. You guys have to come.
There we go. Okay, we'll be sliding into your damn. Ladies, thank you so much.
you so much.
It was so
Thanks for
wonderful to
having
meet
us.
you.
I feel like I've known them for a
I
while.
know.
I feel that
Like,
too.
we need to hang out.
Yeah, we're gonna hang out.
This is our meet cute.
Do yourself a favor. Follow. This is our meet cute. Follow the Confident Collective over on Instagram and TikTok, and keep up with Kristina and Raeann on the gram. You won't regret it.
I have my new
What are you
podcast.
girls holding there? Jump ropes?
Bar
Mike,
podcast, Mike.
Mike.